Hey everybody, LeeSpeed here, back with another Showdown live thingamabobber. Now I'm going to be doing quite a few of these just because I need to catch up with it, and then I'll be doing some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff again. But I don't know, I'm not as excited for it as you would think right now, just because, well, I'm just getting the groove back in the Pokemon scene, and I guess that's kind of cool too. So whenever I do Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon, I'll have a near equal footing, although I can only imagine, I don't know how difficult it would be to actually try to do both simultaneously, but it'd definitely be interesting. But anyways, team thing, because, you know, that's kind of what this is, right? So, yeah, this is basically going to be my random X and Y UU beta team. Now, for people who don't know, Smogon on Pokemon Showdown has released basically a beta variant of the UU tier, based on the usage statistics from the OU metagame. So obviously things that have reached the point of 3.4% and above are in OU, and then the rest are technically UU right now. But of course this is a rough version, so things may move out, things may drop even further. It just depends, but this is just what I wanted to do. So all of these are technically UU right now. So I don't know. I mean, some things I'm not okay with, but, you know, we'll have to see what happens as we encounter these obstacles. Like, there's like Haxorus, Keldeo, and heck, even Politoed himself, one of the most used mons last generation because of permanent rain, is in UU as well. So, I mean, there is potential for rain teams, but I don't know if I'm going to be doing that or not. I might. I may not. But anyways, team thing. SwiftBlade. Now, you may notice something a little bit different this time. I'm not running the same set I had been for like a long time now. So I'm running a bit of a more bulkier variant with Swords Dance and Drain Punch. My thought is that, well, if I can kind of get him a little bit bulky and then, you know, make him last long with Drain Punch, he could still dent holes in teams with just a little bit more bulk on the side, instead of just being an all-out attacker who's really frail to just anything really, except for like special attacks. But, you know, that's just something you got to deal with regardless, because his defense is still not stellar by all means. And yeah, it's just basically like a bulkier SD set. Sayaka. Now, I'm sure some people may remember this particular nickname for the Vaporeon I've used back in Generation 5. Yeah, Vaporeon is freaking UU right now, which, I mean, I'm not too surprised at this, just because, well, near the end of like Generation 5, I mean, I barely see Vaporeon being used at all. Even as like a Wish Passer, I mean, I was mainly seeing something like Blissey or Chansey even, but I guess in this generation, Sylveon's kind of taken her place as the Wish Passing evolution that was an OU, because Sylveon is an OU, which at the time of recording the other session, I didn't know, so yeah, who knew, right? But I guess it had to happen eventually. I mean, there's like so many good fairy ties, and I guess Sylveon made the cut over the others. So, well, over the other specially bulky or wish-passing fairy types. I don't know. But yeah, this is just your typical physically defensive Vaporeon with, you know, Skull, Toxic, Wish, and Protect. I might actually run a different attack on this in place of Toxic, but this is what I'm running right now, and hopefully it doesn't bite me in the butt later. Rhyperior. He has not changed at all since the last time you saw him. Now, this one might be interesting. The Gardevoir. Now, I actually had used Gardevoir a few times before, but I actually changed her nickname from the last one she had, and now she's named Aurora. Some people probably wonder why I nicknamed her that. I don't know. It was just kind of a name I thought about, and I'm like, you know what? I think this nickname might actually be more appropriate now. But that's just me. This is obviously going to be the Mega Gardevoir. Something that I never thought I'd be doing finally, because I've kind of been holding off on doing that, because offensively, you know, I just think, oh, I think of a Gardevoir Gallade thing, offensiveness, but I don't know how well that will work, but it'll be interesting to see the least. And yeah, we'll just see what happens. And just to Calm Mind 3 attack set, I was initially running Substitute, but I think that Substitute might be, I don't know, I think Calm Mind might be better. It just depends. I'm just trying it out as we go along, and then depending on what happens, I may change this to Substitute or something. Meloetta. Now, I'm definitely a broken record when it comes to using this Pokemon and Glade and Rhyperior somewhat, but it's just how it goes sometimes. It's like a freaking story here. I don't know. It's, I mean, I'm clearly, there's clearly something going on, but that's just, it is what it is, and I'm still on the hunt. So, yeah, I'm still looking for one. If any of you guys have one, let me know. Then finally we have Akiza, the Roserade. Now, I'm sure a lot of people remember this one because, well, it's freaking Akiza, the Roserade. I mean, you cannot forget. Probably one of the star Pokemon I've used regardless of whatever tier she just happens to be in and stuff like that. And her set is still the odd spread I've had for a long time. 252 in HP. I put the special defense, so like it's weird how I did it back then. It was mainly so that her special defense EVs would make her special defense stat the same as her HP, and I would put the rest in special attack to just let her do a little bit more damage. And I'm not running Sleep Powder because there's no space, and I feel like it's better on the like offensive set, like the more offensively inclined sets. So that's basically how it works. So this is the team. I'm probably going to get destroyed by like Keldeo Haxorus and random stuff like that, you know, was like at the top of the line that, you know, clearly were so powerful back then, but maybe they're not as powerful now. Who knows? We'll find out in this session. So see you guys in just a moment. Oh God, look at these threats. Threats everywhere. All right. Well, I'm going to get destroyed, and that's actually kind of a reason I didn't want to do this, but it's something that I'm going to try it out, and this is for the viewers. So I'm going to do a session, and then I don't know if I'm going to do other sessions. I mean, if all the battles end up like this one, I am probably going to like stick with the OU battles, because at least with the OU battles, it's kind of established. We kind of have a general idea on like what things do and all that other stuff. And, you know, it's just like, what do you do at this point? It's just a thing that exists, and wow, that was a crit, and that did nothing. Oh my God. That was a crit and that did nothing. Holy shit. What do I want to do? I guess I could go into... I could go into this. I'll go into Harmonia. Yeah, he's gonna go for the Spiky Shield. That's fine too. I'm gonna go for the Relic Song. And Transform! Oh God. That was a bad play on my behalf. I don't even think he predicted that either. I think he just expected like... Yeah, this is why you don't freaking do it right away. Let's switch it to Gardevoir. Gardevoir can pretty much set up on this thing. Somewhat. Of course, Mega Evolution. And we're going to go for the Hyper Voice. I don't think anything's going to want to switch into this. Nothing's going to want to take this hit. And there's nothing this thing can do to me. Actually, I should go for, like, Calm Mind, but yeah, look at that damage. See, that's without a Calm Mind up. And now we're gonna go... I think we'll just go for the Shadow Ball. Just in case it switches. Yeah, we're good there. I like the work they did on the sprite. It looks pretty cool. When I was actually watching, like... I actually watched, like, a couple videos where like the Mega Guard was, you know, animated. I gotta admit, the design is nice, and I like it and how they animated it too. It looks pretty cool. And my God, the shiny Gardevoir! Oh my goodness! It made me think of like something interesting. I guess I'll get into that later on or something like that. But Bisharp, I mean. Well, that's gonna be annoying. Just cause I don't want to particularly take a hit. I could go to Rhyperior in case he does go for Sucker Punch. Knock. Oh my God, he got a crit. Wow, we got crits everywhere in this session, don't we? Crits are all over the place. Now, let's see how that... Oh, he actually has Iron Head. I did not expect Iron Head, to be completely honest with you, even though I probably should have, because, well, that's what these things freaking do now. But I guess the reason I wasn't expecting it was because I've seen a lot of sets run like Swords Dance, Knockoff, Sucker Punch, and I think a Dark, and like, yeah, I guess I don't know. They had something else, and it wasn't Iron Head. So I guess I wasn't expecting Iron Head, even though it's Stab. Yeah, that shows how much I freaking know about this game now, huh? And I'm going for Drain Punch, just to get himself back to full HP. And yeah. And Mega Gardevoir is still in the wings for later on. And actually, she's going to be the MVP of this game. Just because, you know, I'm just going to go for the Cycle Gut. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that didn't work out. I should have switched, but what the heck was I going to do against that, you know? Guess I'll go to Mega Gardevoir. Actually, you know, this thing could be annoying too, actually. Actually, I don't want to do that, because if I try to... Yeah, I'm just going to stick with the initial plan. I am just going to stick with the plan and just hope for the best. I have no idea what I'm doing. This is all like... Whoa! Dang, son! That damage! That is some nasty damage. And that was... Now, keep in mind, guys, this is timid. This isn't modest. If it was modest, this thing would be dead. Actually, I've thought about running modest, but I was actually kind of recommended to use timid. But, meh. Whatever. I'm just going to go for the Shadow Ball. I don't particularly want to switch. Do I want to switch? I don't have a safe switch, even if they had something particular that they want to, like... I don't know, man. My commentary is a bit off the wall this time, because haven't played Yu-Yu in a while. That and the new stuff is pretty insane, to be completely honest. And I'm expecting... See, he didn't go for Sucker Punch last time. Now, I want to see if he freaking has it. If he has it, then cool. If he doesn't, that's cool too. It's at least neutral on this. Yeah, Sucker Punch. I don't know. I got confused, I guess, because I wasn't expecting Iron Head last time. And I guess I could go to Vaporeon now. First time using Vaporeon in a while now. And the Black Kyurem's still a threat. Well, he won't want to risk coming into Scald anyways. Unless, of course, it's just like a mixed variant with like... I don't know, I've seen a couple of mixed sets, so unless it's like a mixed set, it's not going to like taking a burn by all means, so... I mean, I'm taking what I could get right now, so... I don't know. I'm surprisingly doing okay, considering the fact that I'm kind of messing up in some places. Not expecting certain attacks, and bringing some very familiar Pokemon, but unconventional at the same time, as I always do. So, anyway, I'm just going to start the timer. Just because everything else is just taking forever to do and everything, so... Are you going to do anything, timer? Okay, there we go. It was, I guess that thing was lagging because I already hit the timer, and then I'm hitting the timer just because, you know, I got a freaking live narration going on. And I mean, there's enough waiting around as it is, so I don't know. I mean, if I just talk random stuff long enough, maybe you'll be entertained. I don't know. It's kind of weird, really, how it works. And I'm guessing he's like, I guess he went AFK or he's thinking really hard. And he goes for the knockoff. That's fine, I guess. Not particularly. I'm just gonna go for the wish. Haha! Take that! You expect. Haha! I was expecting Sucker Punch just because, like, oh, if I wish, Sucker Punch. Woot, baby! Oh! Nope, 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 nope. I see what you did there. You try to set up predicting me to protect, and I'm like, nope. Oh, shit. Kyurem Black. Now, obviously, I know Kyurem Black isn't, like, used that much now, but it's still a big powerhouse that I am not particularly prepared for. I guess that's... And I lost Mega Gardevoir, too. So yeah, I guess I can hope for is getting a burn. And he has sub. I think I lose here. Yeah, I think I lose here because there's nothing I can do about this. Yeah, that's kind of... That's kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is, man. Can I at least break the sub? Now, I have to, like... See, that's actually... He'll just set up a sub again. And... I'm gonna have to go into this as much as I really don't want to. I need to get Meloetta in here, kind of. And just do some damage. Yeah, this is the mix set. Yeah, I knew it. I mean, what isn't a mixed set now? I mean, it used to be like choice band or something, but nope. That's what we come down to. Now, I could switch into this, or do I want to? See, that's the problem. I don't want to switch into this right now, so I'm just gonna let it die. And that's basically, yeah, that's basically GG unless I can do something. And I don't think there's anything I can do right now. But, you know, it's just a thing that exists. But I'm gonna play it out to the end. Because, you know, we're fighters. We're fighters to the end. Unless it's like the beginning of the game and it's like, oh no, not this stuff, and I just quit. But, you know, that's just what happens. You never know what you're gonna run into here, so... I mean, I guess that's kind of cool, right? And yeah, I'm basically dead now. Go, Vaporeon. Fight with all you can. Give it all that you can. And we're gonna die, but it's all good. So, unless he's gonna set up a sub just to be a douche or something like that, I don't know. Well, not to be a douche, but to just be like, oh, I'm gonna set up a sub, so I'll kill you from behind the sub because I'm interesting like that. Anyways, that's game one. That was a complete and utter decimation with a couple of misplays on my behalf. But hey, at least I'll admit it. I'll admit it. Some people won't admit it, but I will. So I'll be back with another game, so be right back. Well, after that last session, let's see what happens. I'm not sure if I'm going to do another session. And it's not because I lost or anything. Losing is not a problem. It's just like, well, shit, I was not expecting this shit to happen, you know what I mean? I'm going to go with Rhyperior. Just to get on my rocks. Hopefully. I don't know, this team is not that good, if you guys couldn't tell. I mean, I could be using, like, this or that, but... I don't know, I want to give, like, Mega Gardevoir a try. I want to use Roserade again. And am I surprised at this? No, I'm getting up my rocks. Just because I know he's not going to stay in and take a Stone-ish to the face this early in the game. And he can't take me out in one hit. What do I want to do? I guess I can go into Gardevoir. That's kind of risky because I don't know what kind of variant this is. I mean, is he going to be helpful with this? He's not going to be that useful. I might want to switch, actually. Yeah, I know he's going to set up. I may as well. Now, at least I know what set he's running now. He's running a specialty variant. And he goes for Skull, it doesn't work. Anyways, I'm going for Toxic. I hope he doesn't have Substitute. Because if he does, well, I'm in trouble. Then again, most Rain Dance variants don't carry that. It's that move. That's the Halucha. And actually, this is a mon I need to use too, actually. I guess I can, I don't know, it's because I've been using Gallade a lot. I may use him over Gallade, but yeah, because I don't think I'm going to run them both on the same team, even though that'd be kind of interesting. I'm going to go for the Wish just to scout. Oh god, is this a... Oh, that's a baton... Oh shit, if he's like a baton passer. If he's a baton passer, yeah, he's a baton passer. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's freaking great. Get a burn. Please get a burn. Can I get a burn? Nope. And if he Mega Evolves, well, I don't want him Mega Evolving and blocking Toxic in case I don't attack. Yeah, I had to do it. it's a safe play, and that's what I had to do. So one threat's gone. The other threat being the Kingdra if I'm not careful. And this thing will be an annoying one, definitely. And I'm going for Wish. And we'll see what he does. I know he can use Hurricane now because the rain's up and he won't miss. But I don't particularly like this. Wow. Okay. That was just unlucky right there. Like, I'll admit it. That was just flat out unlucky. Now I am going to look at all the hacks going on. Holy shit. And oh my god. Wow. Hack City. Holy crap. I said that in the last video, but jeez. Hacks is strong in this one. That is ridiculous. Your opponent is disconnected. You know what? I think we'll wait for him to reconnect or not, or that or he quit. I don't know, but we'll wait it out for the time being, and then we'll go from there. But I guess I can ask you guys this question. What do you guys think of the Generation 6 UU beta so far? So far, it's, I'm not too big of a fan of it. I mean, I do like the fact that, all these random teams can probably spread out, but it's kind of scary actually running into some of those, older gen OU mons, of course, because, first time facing them, it's like, oh shit, what do you do? But then, when the meta fleshes out, maybe they won't be so scary anymore. But with that being said, though, I had to admit that, like, it's definitely interesting, I guess, and I think my opponent is going to DC. Yeah, he DC'd. Guess I'll get another game, and I'll be right back with that. So, be right back in a moment for another game. Jeez. Alright, we're back, and ooh, this team looks kind of cool. It's kind of like a Sun team of sorts. Somewhat of a Sun team of sorts. Well, I guess I can get my Stealth Rock up. That's the first priority. Because, Stealth Rock will be nice to have against these guys. And I gotta watch out for that Ampharos, because if I'm not careful, that thing could really give me some trouble. Because Mega Ampharos, gains the Dragon typing, and, Electric Dragon is only shared by one other Pokemon. That being Zekrom, the legendary Pokemon of the, Pokemon White version, my bad. I was thinking like Black 2 for some reason, because, Black Kyurem. And yeah, I guess that's a thing too, so. Guess I'll go for Stone Edge. Nothing's gonna want to switch into this. Alright, Tailwind is up. And shit's going down. Because now he's got Sunflower. Oh, goodness. Now, I would say Sunflower wouldn't be a threat, but this thing is probably Chlorophyll or Solar Power. Both can kind of abuse the sun. I think Akiza is probably the safest switch in, if anything, because I don't know what this thing wants to do. And eating up that Solar Beam. And we're going to set up a little layer of spikes, because spikes are definitely going to help. And yeah, she can just eat those up. And I'm stalling out the sun too. That's another plus. And I'm going to go for the rest. Thank God I lived that hit. Yay. Yay for that. And the Tailwind is out. Now, I still want to use any What's up with that? Okay. This is just getting silly now. We'll get another game, alright? So be right back. Alright, we're back again. Jeez. This session is, like, I'll admit it, even though I'm not sure if I'm gonna do another session, it's so random to the point where it's like, yeah, maybe it'll be fun. It might be interesting to say the least. And again, Sun, I'm not particularly prepared for that. But whatever, I will take it with a pinch of salt. You know what I mean, man? Pinch of salt, and he probably thought I was gonna lead with, I don't know. I really don't know. Well, I would go for the SD, but I don't know. Yeah, I'll go for the SD. Actually, no, that's a bad idea. Because I don't know what kind of set he's running. And it's better if I just don't set up at all. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, smart move on my behalf. Now, I could go and... I'm definitely going to save him for later. Because, yeah. Oh, Fire Punch. That's kind of not good just because it's not Flare Blitz and he's not hitting himself with recoil. Actually, this is probably not a choice set either. This is probably another life or like a life orb set or whatever. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. What do I want to do? I could go into Glade. Glade can pretty much set up on this, kind of. Oh, Thunder and a Thunder. Yeesh. I guess that's a thing now. Chances carry Thunder? Even though this might be a Sun team? Very interesting choice. Let's see what he does. Drain Punch! Dang! I'm still doing a decent amount of damage. I might need this for the freaking, I might need this for that freaking Chansey, actually. Yeah, I am gonna fodder off something. I kinda have to at this point. And it's Life Orbed. Okay, I at least know that. Now I'm gonna go for Protect. Just to, yeah, see, that's fine. Now, I'm gonna go into right here, get my Stealth Rock, because I need to get that up, or I can pretend to switch out into that Ninetales. Actually, I don't care if he switches to Ninetales. It's gonna die either way. I'm either gonna force a switch, or whatever the case would be. Because basically, if I get Stealth Rock up, the Ninetales is out of the way, basically. That's basically what's gonna end up going on. And that's basically how it works. Ooh, he's gonna go into Pangoro. Alright, Sun's gone. Let's go into our Gardevoir. And have her put in a dent. Because she could basically put a dent in this team. And she quad resists the fighting type move. Like so. Well, guess what, guys? Time to click Hyper Voice. Now, for people who don't know, Mega Gardevoir gets Pixelate for the ability, meaning that when you go for a normal type move, it actually changes into a fairy type move. And I believe they get a power increase as well. So, I mean, that's basically what it's going to boil down to, I guess. That did pitiful damage. Yeah, I kind of... Well, it's better that that happened, I guess. I could go into a Meloetta, because Meloetta can basically... back in the Glade again. This is going to be interesting already, I can tell. This might be the most interesting game yet. Well, besides the one with besides the two that randomly end quickly, I don't know, those are interesting just because, like, I don't know, I'm just like, can I get a game that doesn't end in like 2 minutes? Whether or not something's getting swept. Just gonna go for the Drain Punch. Like, he can't really switch anything into this. Yeah, I guess it's the return of the Gardevoir Gallade combo. If you really want to call it a combo. Technically, offensively, they can pretty much hit everything, basically. Ninetales. And yeah, there was no target. That's fine. Haxorus. Alright then, buddy. I'm gonna... You know, let's see. I'm actually... You know what? Do I even want to... Do I want to risk switching in on a possible... I am not risking it. Yeah, he was going to go for Earthquake and kill me, so... Yeah, that wouldn't have worked out the way I wanted it. And is he choiced? Not that I could tell, to be honest, because Glade's frail anyways. In case he is, let's go for Scald. If he's choice, he can't do that much. I need a say switch into my, actually, I'm gonna go for Toxic myself. In case he wants to try to predict me to switch out into the freaking, Rhyperior or something. Then again, it's not like, you know, it's just so I can force him to switch out. And he'll go for Toxic too. I had nothing to take it except Roserade, and would I really want to do that? Yeah, not really, but I really didn't want to risk it. Thunder! And another pair. Okay, he got another pair. I swear, if you're running Serene Grace, I'm gonna be like, wow. Anyways, I'm gonna go for Spikes. Just so that I can rack up entry hazard damage. And I'm thinking, yeah, he might have Serene Grace. I need to basically... Yeah, I need to get a say switch into stuff. And I get paralyzed. Well, at least I didn't go for like a Giga Drain and waste a move. Ooh. Oh, that could be bad. Well, at least Hazard's damage will help. See, and I don't know if this thing's choice or not. I wouldn't be able to tell until I get a status on him. Unfortunately, the only status I could get on him with Roserade is the poison status. And he's gonna go for... Wow! Dragon Claw. Can I, like, do anything? Oh, he's not choiced. Okay. Well, at least I know that now. Now, I don't know if that's good or not because, well... Hopefully I could take a hit, or hope I'm faster. I'm hoping he's adamant and I'm faster. Let's hope and pray that we got this. Yep, he's dead. He was probably expecting me to be like modest or something. But nope. Timid Gardevoir, man. That's the way to play. But yeah, the only thing he's got now is Absol, Chansey, and Pangoro. Actually, Meloetta Pirouette can put in a lot of work now. As long as he doesn't get another Parahacks. See, that's the thing that was annoying me too, the Parahacks randomly. The random Parahacks, but you know what? I'm gonna take a chance. Toxic. Well, at least you can't. Well, now I'm basically safe to do what I like now. I'm gonna go for Relic Song, change forms, and wreck some face with Close Combat. That's basically what we're gonna do. Close Combat, go. Die. Alright, not too shabby. So that's dead. And then Absol's gonna die. Well, Absol could die to whatever. Actually, am I running? I think I'm running Hasty, which I am not sure if that... Yeah, I guess I would rather run Hasty just because of some other crap. And I'm guessing he might be choice, but this thing is freaking fast. Let's see how lucky you are. It's time to dance, my friend. The dance of your doom. And that, I don't even know what I'm talking about, but I'm just going with what I can, son. The pirouette. Just smack some faces. And that's probably, yeah, that's probably like Sucker Punch. But, yeah, you did your job. You knocked out two things. You're getting like a late game cleanup. I guess that's what we could just basically call it. Basically, she just became the pirouette broom of destruction right there. I don't freaking know anymore, man. But yeah, that's it for these battles. And probably some of the most crazy hacks happen. This happens, and I mean, I wasn't sure if I was gonna do another session, but I might do another one just because of how ridiculous this shit got. So I guess that's something you can leave your thoughts on, and I might do more, but we'll have to see. So anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, leave a comment, etc. And yeah, see you all next time. Peace.